はいどうも、皆さんご機嫌いかがでしょうか。おときでございます。ではマスエフェクト続きをプレイしてまいります。さきさんこんばんはです。画面間違えてたこっちですよ、こっちさきさんこんばんはです。ごゆっくりどうぞ。いやー、うっかりさんで、おお、こっちか。あ、リアラいたね。ここで会ってたね。ルクさんこんばんはです。ごゆっくりどうぞ。あれ、来られないんじゃなかったんです。
Liara to Sony, I presume.
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
どうやって？
There's some kind of repulsion field in the way.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth.When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
Benezia?
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
How'd you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up.So I
さ
hid
っ
in
き
here.
聞いたのにもう一回
Can
尋
you
ねる
believe
んだよね。
that? Death beyond the veil. I activated the tower's defenses. I knew
癒
the
し
barrier
ボイ
curtains
癒し
would
ボイ
keep
スです
them
か
out.
私
When I
ありが
turned
とうご
it
ざいま
on,
す。
I must have hit something I
仕事上
wasn't
がりが
supposed
遅かっ
to.
たからご飯
I
食
was
べながら
trapped
見
in
たい
here.
ん
You
ですが
must
米
get
が
me
炊
out,
き上がり
please.
ません。あららららら。どうすれば
Any
いい？
suggestions on how we can help?
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier.
いや、そこ行けるならバリアの意味ないでしょ。
The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
で、どうやってそっちへ行くか。ここ行けないね。もう覚えてないな。お、何勝手に銃か。お。痛いわね。あれ。お、倒した。で、そっち行くには、あ、た。あ、ここ降りて下から行くのか。それで下に敵が出たのか。おい、今俺狙わなかったか。バリア張って出ていくって。どうした？まだだな。ケイ。何これ？暗号？知らないよそんなの。お要するに運ね、これ。運でもないのか。固定か。最初から覚えてない。こう。何あ、ここが通れるようになったってことか。あれ昔やった時こんなのあったかな。こっちはなんかある。なんか変更がある。 こだけかな。よし、進もう。キビキビ走れー。なんかある。あ、エレベーター。お二人さん邪魔なんです、そこ。で、どこにも通じて、あ、反対側かい。で、
How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
使ったというか分からずに操作したらそうなったというか。
Get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on.
おい、まず礼言えよ。
I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
脱出だ。
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
8分持つの。
He needs to move faster.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
言えない感がします。やっぱり。
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
遺跡が崩れるぞ。
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
渡さない。
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him.
リアルですよ
Spare
ね
me a。sorry if you can. Not, doesn't matter.
リマスターによって綺麗になってるから、なおのこと360やったら結構綺麗だった。死ぬ死ぬ死ぬ、これ死ぬ死ぬ死ぬ死ぬ死ぬ死ぬ死ぬ。あれどこ行った？あ、いた。うん？あ、いた。こんなに数いたっけ？あれ？ 格的な TPS ゲームほどシビアなものじゃないですからね。エタッピーでも楽しめます。RPG ですからね。戦闘があまりにシビアだと進めらんなくなっちゃうからね。多分そのためでしょうね。あ、もう戻ったのね。
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there and your pilot is making jokes?
宇宙飛べるなら火山マグマの中に飛び込むとかしなければ大丈夫じゃないのかな。違うのかな。ど素人の勘違い。彼が助けてくれ
Joker
た。
pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
50年
How old are
失礼だが年齢は。
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long
長
time
寿
to
命
a
の
short-lived
種族
species
なの
like
ね。
yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child.
105歳で子供を卒業したばかり
That
だ。
is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the
研
Protheans.
究で何が分
Did
か
your
った？
research turn up anything interesting?
What is interesting is what I did not turn up. There is remarkably little archaeological evidence of the Protheans, and even less that might explain why they disappeared. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
どうして分かった？
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
過去にはどんな
If the
文明
Protheans
が？
weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
友人の誕生日。おう。100年以上生きるのは逆に辛そうね。力になれ
They
る。
were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
ビーコンだ。
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful.
And her bionics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
お腹減った。乗船を歓迎する。
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over.
こいつといい、マスクかぶってるものといい。エイリアンでも女性はみんなお乳があるのね。後で話そう。
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
報告しようか。
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
ドクターは味方だ。
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
そんな余裕はなかったというか、それしか方法がなかったというか。
We almost died in there. The Geth were everywhere.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
で、何今の何なんか突然羽ばたいたぞ。こっちなんだっけ。ここはあ、ここは医者か。
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission, but he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
L2?
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired.
堀さんこんばんはです。ゆっくりどうぞ。
Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Goodbye,
あ
Commander.
りがとね。で、こういう船の中で会話するのも有効度を上げるのになんか良かったはずなんだよね。
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
率直な意見は
Alenko, when it's just you and me, you can consider it off the record.
That's a generous attitude. Okay. I think there's something wrong with all this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
分かってる。
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and
バイオウェアの RPG はみんな癖があるけど、みんな面白いんですよね。ドラゴンエイジシリーズとか。あと、なんだっけ、タイトル忘れた。XBOX で出てる。タイトル忘れた。まあいいや。
Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before the
ジェイドエンパイアだ。思い出した。
a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy
ただ
around
ジェイドエンパイアは
63
難しくて
when Natics was running out of
クリアできなかったけど。
Until then they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own
ジェイドエン
baggage.
パイアもそのうちリベンジしようかな。遠慮はいらない。
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
あれこっちなんかあったっけ？ん？あ、なんかコーデックスと経験値手に入れた。ここはこれだけか。であれこんだけだっけ？ん？あ、こっからそうが下降りれんだ。自分がしないであろうゲームを見るのも良いものです。ターキーさん洋芸はねやらないですもんね、あんまり。あ、装備売ってる。
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
たっけえな、おい。あ、これ買えるが。マシンガン欲しいな。これスナイパーライフル。スナイパーライフル。あ、アーマーも欲しいな。マシンガンない？アサルトライフルだ。アンサー3。今使ってんの2だっけ？これ買っとこっか。装備。これピストル。あ、性能落ちるね。ランサーはそんなに性能高くない感じか。仲間に装備させようか。お、あげれんじゃん。これもマックスまでいっとこう。これは HP が増える HP 回復能力を持つ。 こんにちは。
Commander, nice work out there. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life.
ヤマト犬だからね。言い方。
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At C-Sec, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
さすがに。文句言うわけにはいかないよね、少佐が。
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But C-Sec wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. C-Sec's handling of Saren was typical.
遠い未来でも変わってないんだね。
I hate leaving.
苦渋の決断だな。
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside C-Sec.
いい選択だぞ。
Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without C-Sec headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
時と場合によ
If
る。
getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right,
その
not
通り。
fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
Hello, hello.
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
話そう。
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
連合の種族ではな
They
い
may
から
not
か。
serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, I mean, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
他種族を排除すべきではない。
How do you get from relying on ourselves to mistreating our allies?
I don't mean we should mistreat them, Commander. I just think we should be prepared to go it without them. As noble as the Council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
I don't see that as inevitable.
Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
You sound like one of those Terra Firma party pamphlets, Chief.
Terra Firma is a pack of jackals. The founders had ideals. These days they just play off xenophobia and bigotry. I hope my reasons are more rational. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service.
軍人家系なの
I
ね。
guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
では私は
Would you kiss anyone I ordered you to?
That depends, sir. If you ordered me to kiss a superior officer, that
Yeah.
would be a violation of the regs concerning fraternization. That would make it an illegal order. I'd be required to decline and relieve you of command. Sir.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, sir.
ランサー3ちょっと強くなるね。さっき買ったやつつけとこう。これは同じものか。命中率下がるが性能は高い。 仲間に命中率なんか求めんわ。うん。はいっか。
Shepard, what can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story.
ありゃ。
Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
そう言うな。
You Krogan live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
They tried the same with us, but we fought them off.
It's not the same.
It seems similar enough to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
二度と戻らない。
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? Ask a Krogan. Would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
悲しいね。
Shepard.
こっちはなんだっけ。
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a
これエン
drone
ジンな
like
の
this
か。
before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had
い
no
や、
idea
死んだもので
alliance
差
vessels
別
were
され
so
てんだよ。
advanced.
成功したなんて言えないよ。この船は特別だ。
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work, mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla, grow our own food, mine and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A
さっ
patch
き
to
のクローガ
maintain
ン
the
と正
hull
反対
effect
ね。
requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
族ごとにいろんな生活様式や考え方があるんだね。そうみたいですね。このゲームはもうものすごく細かく設定されてますんでね。
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
In practice, the Conclave and the
実際はそうって
respective
どういうこと？
councils for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are
理
still
論
under
上はまだ
military
軍事
jurisdiction.
統制下か。
The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins, what they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI.
単純労働用の
Over
機械だっ
time,
た
we
の
made
か。
small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI
まあで
status.
もそんなもんだろうね。
How come the council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So, the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them
ややこしいもん
have
作
in
っ
group,
た
the
ね。
smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness.
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
よくわからない。
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers.
バカにしたねこの野郎。
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long.
退屈で危険な単純作業をさせる機械に AI が必要だったのか？
Then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
ターミネーターかよ。
You can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the veil. Now we drift through space, exile searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place, but we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
I didn't mean to offend you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get so worked up. Most Quarians tend to have pretty strong opinions about the Geth.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth
タキさんいってらっしゃい。
It's necessary to maintain genetic
ゆっくり食べてくださいね。
But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I should go.
See you later.
バイオウェアのゲームはセリフが長い。これは同じとこに出るのかな？だね。うん。よし、じゃあブリッジに戻ろうか。でこいつと話しても特に
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my metal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun, fun.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
I have to go.
Alright, see you.
Yes, Commander?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
よし、じゃあ。他全部見たかな？見てない気がするな。で、そもそも次の目的なんだっけ？ちょっと確認。ゲスがノベリアのコロニーにある民間研究施設に関心を抱いているらしい。その理由を突き止める必要がある。こっちはフェロスを調査し、ゲスが襲撃した理由を突き止めろ。フェロスとノベリア。セーブしとこう。フェロス。
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Normandy, this is Alliance Command.
誰
We're detecting your presence in the
連合
Atacama
司令
cluster. One of our surveillance drones was gathering intel on Geth activities in the region when it was spotted and shot down. You need to go ground side and recover the drone's data module before the Geth find it.
了解。ここ着陸できるとこ。てかそもそもここフェロス星系ではあるけどフェロスではないんだよね。着陸しますかなんか指示されたし、なんかカーソル滑るなここ。で、マッポ。そっか、仲間になったばっかりだから30もあるのか。とりあえずこれマックスまで上げとこう。あとはエーシスって何？あははは。戦闘補助系か。このキャラは。シンギュラリティってなんだ？あんまりいいスキル持ってないなこいつ。とりあえずファーストエイドはマックスまで上げとこう。 あとは適当にあげたけどいいのかこれ。4ポイント。ハッキングあげたいな。これもあげたいな。マップ。今ここでとりあえずここ行ってみようか。あれ行けんのかこれ。ここ行けそう。あれ行けなさそう。オッケーいけた。まだ向こうだね。あれまた山登んなきゃダメ。すげえ車だぜ。よいしょ。これ角度何度あるこれ。すごい斜面登ったぞ。よいしょ。登った。よいしょ。遺跡見て。なんだこの玉。動いた。ここでは絶対にマスクつけんのか。撃墜された探査機、これがさっき言ってたやつか。とりあえず先にこっち行こう。中の人酔いそうな車。よいしょ。登れ。無理かな。飛べるわけじゃないんだな。ちょっとジャンプするだけなんだな。これいけるかそこ。いけそうな気がしません。なんか崖ばっかり。登った力入るわ。なんかあれマジで崖ばっかりなんだが。あれなんか違うもん見つけた。よいしょ。無理か。 ちょい。よいしょ。オッケー。そこ。オッケー。なかなかね、操作が難しいんですよ。言うこと聞いてくれないの。無理だね。いけ。あれぼっこがちょっとこれ。オッケー、出れた。だいぶ近くまで来た。この上っぽいのいいな。あれか、あれだな。そこどうやって、いける。あれオッケー。大変だわ。なんか立ったぞ。で、こっちか。よいしょ。比較的走りやすい場所に来た。よいしょ。で、目の前のはずなんだが、影も形も見えず、あれ通り過ぎたな。あれか。乗らせてくれ。ここ。よいしょ。おお、平らって素晴らしい。近づいてきたね。この丘の向こうぐらいか。なんかある？
This is the surveillance drone. But where's the data module?
猿に似た生物がデータモジュールを持って逃げたようだ。なんでそんなことわかる？
This will not be easy.
え、あ、なんか増えてる。猿の頃に。猿の頃。まだあっちこっち行かなきゃいけないのね、これ。とりあえずこっから順番に行くか。平らって素晴らしい。よいしょ。でとこれでここのは全部もうまだいた。ここじゃないっぽい。壊せないのが。猿ですね。正確には猿に似た生物。あ、よいしょ。面白いんだけど、とにかく地味なゲームです。あ、レックさんお疲れ様でした。ありがとうございました。また来てくださいね。ここも外れ。もう全部調べたね、ここ。あ、まだいた。うん。以上。外れか。あれ、俺車どこ止めたかな。あ、そこだ。ここ。こっちか。この崖越えるんすか。登れ無理か。すごい角度走ってんねこれ。 無理だね。っていうかもう90度に近い角度。タイヤ高性能すぎんだろ。宇宙船で移動した方が早いんじゃないでしょうか。宇宙船はね、降りるとこ固定なんですよね。ちょちょちょちょちょちょちょちょちょちょちょ。よいしょ。よいしょ。お？なんか人工的な。ここも外れかな。マジでー。もうみんな調べた？うん。で、これはなんだ？入ってみよう。あ、ここにも猿がいた。しかし結局持ってないのね。他行けるところ、ここ行けそう。てか、あの猿出れんのか？中にいた猿。他いない？いた。わざわざこんな入れるところ用意してるくらいだから。あったー。ありそうな予感したんだよね。今言いかけたけど、ね、わざわざこんなとこ用意してんだから絶対この中にいるんじゃないかなと今言いかけたらいた。あれ？ん？なんで銃構えた？あ、なんか向こうで。なんでゲスがいるんだよ。しかもあってどこ行った？おおおお。まだいる。終わりかな。いた。こっちまだ行ってないよね。まだいる？ 行ってないとこ全部行きたい。あれ、こっちだこっち。ほらあった。オッケー。船に戻るには一旦車に乗らなきゃなのかな。キビキビ走れー。で、戻る道は戻る道。ここだ。多分。うん。猿がいなくなったね。ゲスにやられたのか逃げたのか。小林さんこんばんはです。ゆっくりどうぞ。小林さんこのゲームに興味が。あれマイカーどこ行った。あった。乗れない。乗れた。で、戻るのどうすんだっけ。これだ。で、フェロス、ここ。名作だと聞いたことあります。名作ですよ。てか、1しかやったことないんだけどね。昔ね、Xbox 360で1だけやってる。面白いですよ、このゲーム。ここ着陸できるとこ。OK。で、ゲーセンすりゃいいのかな。イートモニター？あれか。こいつとこいつでいっか。
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has
あ
the
れ、
deck.
お尻だけじゃなくて肩幅も
We saw your ship. Fidan wants to speak with you immediately.
Fidan?
Who's Fidan?
He's our leader. He needs your help to prepare for the Geth. They're making another push. Please, up the stairs past the freighter.
おおおおお、あれ、死ね死ね死ね死ね。顔出さねえのかよ。終わり？暗いな。どこ行けん？あ、こっちか。あれ、柱の向こうか。ややこしい動きすんなおい。ちょっとこいつうざ。どこ行った？あ、倒してくれた。なんかガクガク。こっち？人間か。
Those Geth are bloody dangerous.
Glad to see some soldiers. Get
ready.
How is a woman supposed to think with guns going off all around?
I fear the Geth will kill us all.
で？ まだ片付いてないのね。下水ストーカーなのか、月族のストーカーなのか。機械生命体らしいです。
Hello, Off-Worlder. I'm glad that we are totally forgotten by the rest of the galaxy.
Dear, please try to rest. You're not ready to speak.
But they should know. I mean, they are very important. Yes. That's better.
Is there anything I can do for you?
I'm fine. I just need to try to think clearly. It's just a lingering pain from the last attack. I'll be fine.
I see no major injury, but something must be causing her pain.
Please, just let her rest. She just needs rest. 海外ではいっぱい賞を受賞したらしいですね。
Ah, Commander. I'm glad they finally sent somebody to help us.
ゲーム界のアカデミー賞的な賞も受賞したとか。それは2だったか。
Everyone's on edge since.
Watch out! We've got Geth in the tower.
Protect the heart of the colony.
どこ？どこ？まだいる。 おお、なに今の味方じゃないだろ。フレンドリーファイヤーはなかったはずだが、終わり？いそうね。トガンどれだっけ？これか？弱えなこれ。おい、そんなとこにバリア張るんじゃねえよお前。戻れないだろ。死にそうなんだよこっちは。びっくりしたわ。なんか下がれないなと思ったら。もう終わった感じかな。下じゃないぞ、道が違う。あれ？どこ行っきゃ？故障している。これ戻るんじゃないのかな？戻っていいのかな？てか、すっかり迷いました。もう終わりかな？まだまだな感じね。機械生命体の総称がゲス。そうです。てか暗い。どこ行けばいいんだべっか。こっちは違うってさっき言ったよね。他に道ないよ。でも地図こっちか。そこ行くにはどう行けば？これがシェパード。右行ける？ここ。あ、行けるわ。上にもいる。あ、いるね。なんか飛んでる。おお、なんか爆発いた。こんなとこになんか狙われてる。終わり？まだ撃ってるね。どこ？あ、いた。 あれおい。車を出して連中の拠点を突き止めなきゃ。車一旦戻るのかな。昔ねやったことあるんだけどもう覚えてないんですよね。あ、暗い。こっちか。2007年のゲームなのでね、もともとは古いゲームなので。ちょこれは去年発売されたリマスター版ですけど、まだいるー。この動きやめてください。ずり落ちてった。まだいるね。でこっちか。こっち。あれこんなとこ取ったっけ。迷子っす。あ、でも赤い点があるから。暗い。何にも見えない。ちょっとどういうこと。あ、こっちか。道は壁に向かってたのか。OK。バルブを開く。なんだこれ。他にもありそう。触っていいものなのね。ここにもあった。まあ、とりあえず一旦戻ろうか。戻る道よ。戻る道がここ。こう来てここのあれゲスの送信機。あれ戻る方法がわからなくなりました。俺階段登ってさっきのとこ行ったよね。階段登ってここに。あれマイガスややこしいねここ。故障している。あ、こっちか。なんかたまにすげえガクガクなる。あ、この階段かな。ここだー。戻ってきたー。
The tower's secure, thanks to you, Commander.
I just did what I had to.
Well, I'm glad you're on our side.
Oh my god.
They may have been slowed, but they'll be back. They always come back.
What do they want?
If you want answers, go ask them yourselves.
We don't know what they're after. They came, they attacked us, that's all we know. Their main base is at the ExoGeni headquarters. A good place to start looking if you want answers.
What's ExoGeni?
It's the company most of us work for before the attacks. They fund this colony. The Skyway leads directly to ExoGeni headquarters. You can't miss it.
Of course, there's an army of Geth between here and there.
I didn't expect this would be easy.
Then maybe I can get this colony operational again.
What can you tell me about the defenses the Geth have set up?
I don't have any details, but I'll wager it's a lot more fortified than the command post.
They landed at least one Geth ship at ExoGeni, and I've seen large walking tanks on the Skyway. Expect a hard fight.
What do you need done to get this place back on its feet?
We need those Geth destroyed.
Arcelia's right. There are still Geth in the tunnels. We also have more mundane problems like food, water, and power. I'm not sure where we stand on those matters. You should talk to the people overseeing them.
Is there anything I can do to solve your water shortage?
Maka Doyle has been assigned to that particular issue. If you have any insight to offer, please speak with her.
Do you have information about Geth in the lower tunnels?
Nothing new. They're in the tunnel somewhere, likely guarding a transmitter to coordinate attacks.
あ、さっきマップで見つけたやつか。ゲスの送信機ってやつか。うん、それを破壊すればいいのね。
Let's talk about Zoo's Hope and Pharos in general.
Of course, Commander.
Tell me about your colony.
Life is hard and often brutal, even without our current problems. Colonial affairs back on Earth told us we'd be beneath the notice of any raiders. I guess they weren't counting on the Geth. But, despite everything, there's something tranquil about this place, unlike anything I've experienced before.
How big was the original Pharos colony?
We were nearly 1,000 at the main site, 200 more at my outpost. When the first wave obliterated our defenses, we fell back to Zoo's Hope.
The Normandy isn't huge, but we could airlift you out.
The Geth fighters are too dangerous, and I won't be driven off this world. It is our home. There's a chance for growth here that's simply not available on other worlds.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck.
とりあえず専門家とやらに話を聞いてみるか。どこにいるの？こいつは違うね。
You're the one who repelled that last wave. They'll be back. And if the Geth don't kill us, we'll die of hunger soon enough.
こいつっぽい。食料
Are
の
you
専
doing
門家っ
anything
ぽい。
to remedy the situation?
I need to boost
専
rations
門
with
家？
Varan meat, but it's too
食料
dangerous.
の専門
The
家？
Alpha Varan, he's huge and he's mad, rabid maybe, totally uncontrollable. I can't do anything until he's dead.
I have a ship. I could bring in supplies from off-world.
I'd rather you concentrated on the Geth. Food won't help us if they breach our defenses.
Tell me about hunting Varan.
Hunting them is impossible while fending off the Geth. On the positive side, they'll attack anything, even those damn synthetics. The big Alpha Varan is the real problem. He's mad, erratic, completely unpredictable.
Tell me about Zoo's Hope.
The colony is growing, or it was. But you should speak with Faidan. He is our leader.
I have to go.
So long, Commander.
とりあえずまあゲスをなんとかすれば食料は手に入ると。
Nice work with those Geth. Glad you showed up. I still need the power cells for this generator, though.
Would it help if I brought in some power cells from the Normandy? We can certainly spare a few.
The top-of-the-line ship doesn't use the same parts as the old generator we've got.
まあそりゃそうだろうね。
Cells just aren't compatible.
Would it help if I brought in some power cells from the Normandy? We can certainly spare a few.
The top-of-the-line ship doesn't use the same parts as the old generator we've got. Cells just aren't compatible.
If I find anything while I'm looking around, I'll send it your way.
Thank you, Commander. I appreciate it.
I'm sorry, but I can't stop to talk. I have to deal with the water shortage.
Is there anything I can do?
The utilities building was one of the first to fall under Geth control. Find the mains and turn them back on.
あ、さっきのバルブはこれか。
I have a ship fueled and ready to go. I could bring water in.
Unless you plan to make a trip every few days, that wouldn't really solve our problem. We need to be self-sufficient.
自分でやってくれとか。
I have to go.
I wish you luck.
まあそれを全部解決してやらなきゃならないと。
Commander, I was told to make my supplies available to you if you wish.
Let me see what you have.
Of course. I may be able to provide a few interesting items.
アーマー欲しいな。アーマーないな。アサルトライフルサンダー4。これだ。あ、強いじゃん。いいじゃんいいじゃんいいじゃん。同じものか。あ、アーマーなんか持ってた。あ、これ良さそう。あ、でもダメージ。こっちの方がバランスいい感じかな。こいつが装備できるものはない。よし。ランプさんこんばんはです。ごゆっくりどうぞ。あれまた迷ったぞ。ん？ここどこ？あ、こっから、ここさっきのとこだね。オッケー、じゃあ行ってくるよ。まずここを登って。暗いなぁ。んで、あれ？エレベーター動くようになってる。あ、でもさっきのん？マップが複雑すぎます。ここどこ？あれこれアサルトライフルじゃないじゃん。いやいや、先に問題を解決してあげたいのよ。あの階段ぐるぐる降りていくんだっけか。ここ降りて、降りて、降りて、降りて、こっちか。 ここ入って、ここ出て、でこっちにゲスのなんとか。おお。この武器やだ。アサルトライフルじゃないこれ。これは仲間に押し付けよう。オッケー。何こいつ。おお。死ぬー。てかしばらくセーブしてないぞ俺。丈夫発動。これどの段階っすか。あ、ここか。ここなのね。戻るには、あ、ここ通れんのか。あれ、あ、ここ。で、これ折れちゃダメよね。いちいち迷う。こっちか。また話聞いてもらわなきゃなのか。はい、ただいま。
The tower's secure. Thanks to you, Commander.
I just did what I had.
飛ばそう。
They may have been slow.
Their main base.
How do I get there?
The Skyway.
Of course, there's an army of Geth between here and there.
I didn't expect.
Then maybe I can get this colony operational again.
What can you?
I don't have.
They landed at least one Geth ship at ExoGeni, and I've seen large.
But despite everything, there's something.
What do you need?
We need those.
I'm not sure where we stand on those matters. You should talk to the people overseeing them.
Do you have him?
It's not a critical threat right now.
Let's talk about
Of
Zeus.
course, Commander.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
OK。あとはここだけ食料の人は。
You're the one who. They'll be back. And if the Geth.
Are you doing?
I can't do anything until he's dead.
I have to go.
So long.
別に話さなくてもなんかいいっぽい気がしてきた。まあ一応話すけど。で、この人と。
If I find anything,
Thank you, Commander. I appreciate it.
この人か。
I'm sorry, but I can't stop to talk. I have to deal with the.
Is there anything?
Find the mains and turn them back on. Until then, this colony.
I have to go.
I wish you
OK。装備も買い直しよね。
I
め
was
んど
told
く
to
せ
make my supplies available.
Let me see what you have.
Of course.
アサルトライフルじゃなかったけど、味方に装備させよう。ほい。 オッケー行こう。ここでセーブしとこう。もうやり直しやだ。ノートセーブってやると助かるな。一応あるんですけどね、ものすごいこう少ないんですで、ここが覚えらんないな。これ降りてよかったっけ？降りちゃダメな気がする。おっとっとっとっとっと。ダメだよね。ここがなぜか全然覚えらんない。ここか。あ、違う。あれ降りていいのか、あの階段。階段上がります。あれー、なんでお前らいんの？あれ？あ、そんなとこに。オッケー。ここだ、ここだ、ここだ。もう一回セーブしとこう。おっとっとっとっとっと。そうだ。フローガン、アーマーあったんだよ。さっき変えたの忘れてた。あれ？あれ？フローガンじゃなかったか。こっちだったか。これとヒートシンクつけとこっか。頻繁にオーバーヒートするから。これはもうやった。あれ、なんで戻ってんの？これとこれ何箇所あるんだろう。で味方が邪魔。なんかもそもそしてる。上のもう死んだ？なんで突っ込んでくんの？くんなって ふふ。まだいる？いない？あとはこいつを壊すんだっけ？OK。送信機は破壊した。あとは水、食料、エネルギー。どこにあんだ？ここほんと暗いね。突っ込んできた。終わりね。なんかまだ撃ってる。何を撃ってんの？あ、ここにいた。見落としない？さっきの水のあれとかバルブとかなさそう。こっちは？ここは入れない感じ。入れないね。人間か。
You don't want to go down there.
What are you doing down here?
Nothing I should be, and anything I shouldn't.
何
That was a good one. Very intense.
なんだ、薬でもやってんのか？
What's the matter with you?
Just invoking the master's whip. Helps remind
あ、
me.
小林さんお疲れ様でした。ありがとうございました。また来てくださいね。
Death, aren't you? You're not the only one interested in those things.
Who else is looking for the Geth?
Not looking for, looking to get rid of. They're a thorn in the side of the. Trying to get to the.
This one is no longer fit. We should leave him.
I don't have time for this.
Well, don't stay too long, or time will be all you have.
で、行き止まりだね。ここから先は行かない方がいいぞっつだけど、そもそも先がない。水、あ、ここも入れない。暗いからよくわかんないな。水と食料とエネルギーはあ、ここにあった。あ、これで水確保した。
There, that did it. The system is active. これガスの送信機壊したよね。ここはなんだ？崩落した高架橋。
これなんか凶暴そうなのが。こっちいい子だからおとなしくしててね。おとなしくしろって言ってんのに、こんな子に育てた覚えはないぞ。ほほほほ。これも依頼の一つだったか。で、もうあ、これエネルギーか。食料多分今のなのかな。一旦戻ってみるか。もう10時だし、戻って報告して有料しようか。なんでやねん。あいたいたいたいたいたいたいたいたいたいたいたい。ヒートシンクつけてもさすがにこんだけ打ち続けてたら。で戻る道、ここでぐるぐる階段登って、このマップほんとやー。迷う。こあれ、あ、いいんだね。ここなんかガクガクになるね。何が重いんだ。あれ、この下か。
Commander?
で、食い止めだ。
I destroyed a Geth transmitter in the tunnels. It won't be a problem any longer.
Thank you, Commander. We're in your debt. You've taken a great weight off my shoulders. I just wish I had such good news for every problem.
Is there anything I can do to solve your water shortage?
Maka Doyle has been assigned to that particular issue. If you have any...
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck.
あとはそれぞれに報告してみよう。終わってたらそう言われるはず。
Hello again, Commander.
I killed the big Varan. The rest are
お、
yours.
当てたっぽい。
Excellent. I'll organize a hunt when the immediate threat of the Geth is gone.
Fork over the reward so I can get back to more important things.
Of course. I don't want to delay you any more than I already have.
おー、いっぱいくれた。あとはエネルギーの人。
Nice work with those Geth. Glad you showed up. I still need the power cells for this generator, though.
I found these power cells in the tunnels. Are they what you're looking for?
I knew they'd turn up eventually. Here, Fidan gave me some requisition money. It's all yours. Now if I can kick these power cells into place, I'll make this colony
で、水の
The water
人。
started running not long ago. Thanks to you, I assume. Now we just need to deal with the Geth and we can get back to growing this colony. Here, a few credits.
オッケー。
Thank you again, Commander.
じゃあここでセーブして終了しますか。オッケー。明るいとこで。 では今回はここで終了させていただきます。最後までご視聴ありがとうございました。また次回もよろしくお願いいたします。ランプスさん、小林さん、ウリさん、すずさん、ルックさん、ターキーさん、その他の皆様もお疲れ様でした。ありがとうございました。それでは皆さん、ごきげんよう。ではおやすみなさいませ。ウリさんお疲れ様でした。ランプスさんお疲れ様でした。